Did you see Jake Claver's latest update? Just a few days back, November 12th, 2025, he jumped on a live stream Q&A to talk XRP and digital assets, describing this moment as the greatest wealth redistribution in human history. Cakes beyond broke, he joked. As the CEO of Digital Asset Group Family Office, Jake has been one of the loudest voices pushing XRP's long-term potential. And during this session, he doubled down on his massive prediction, XRP exploding if it's classified as a Tier 1 asset by the BIS. He shocked viewers again by reaffirming his wild $18,000 wager that XRP reaches $750, turning that small bet into a $3.5 million payout if conditions align: ETF approvals, regulatory certainty, and global adoption. And here's the twist. On November 14th, analysts highlighted his message discouraging holders from selling too early. Instead, he revealed a strategy where XRP holders earn yield without selling through structured instruments and lending systems tied to the XRP ecosystem. Jake isn't just circulating hype, he's building. He launched yield-generating funds at Digital Wealth Partners so holders can earn while holding long-term. This lines up perfectly with what's being whispered through global finance circles, a shift that could redefine what banks classify as their safest reserves. And right in the center is an asset proven to crush cross-border inefficiencies like nothing before. We may be approaching a moment where regulatory bodies consider recognizing a digital asset with the same seriousness as gold or sovereign bonds, especially with new laws entering force early next year that could blow the gates wide open. And honestly, if this plays out, it changes the entire game for anyone who's been riding this volatility. Let's break down why this could be the spark we've been waiting for, connecting institutional moves, market chaos, and the bigger picture emerging behind the curtain. I've been watching institutional patterns for years, and right now, with Jake Claver's comments still echoing, the signals are unmistakable. This isn't about chasing candles. It's about foundational integration that could position XRP as a core pillar of global finance. If tokenization explodes the way Jake predicts, a six-figure XRP by 2030 isn't just hopium, it's math. Before we dig deeper, thank you for tuning in. Your support keeps this channel alive. If you find value in these breakdowns, hit like and subscribe. It genuinely helps push this info to more people in the community. Now let's explore what Jake highlighted. The BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, is laying the groundwork for certain digital assets to be elevated into elite reserve categories. Under Basel III, Tier 1 assets are the safest and most liquid: cash, central bank reserves, top-grade government bonds, and recently, gold was upgraded due to its crisis performance. Crypto, meanwhile, sits in Group 2, capped at 1% of Tier 1 capital starting January 2026. Here's where things shift. If an asset like XRP earns Tier 1 treatment, it wouldn't just be another crypto. It becomes core settlement infrastructure. That would increase liquidity, adoption, and institutional demand at a scale that could send price projections into orbit. Let's connect the dots. Jake recently warned against selling XRP now because holders can use structured products to generate income instead. This fits perfectly with Ripple's long-running push for real utility. Ripple has been working with the BIS since 2023 through the Committee on Payments and Market Infrastructure, alongside MasterCard and SWIFT. Ripple's pilots on CBDC interoperability show XRP's ODL shining as a neutral global bridge asset. Remember Project Agora? BIS's massive public-private experiment for tokenized deposits. Reports placed XRP and XLM at the center for equalizing cross-border settlement. This is not random positioning. It addresses real pain points: liquidity mismatches, fragmented jurisdictions, outdated rails across 110-plus nations. The BIS even highlighted Ripple's Interledger protocol as a mechanism to unify blockchain networks, allowing frictionless asset transfers. And Ripple's team includes former leaders from the Treasury, Federal Reserve, IMF, and the BIS itself. These aren't surface-level ties. They're deep structural alignments. I remember tracking these collaborations early and thinking how underrated they were. With more than 300 financial institutions now integrated, including Santander and Bank of America, it's undeniable. These aren't branding partnerships, they're infrastructure alliances. If XRP earns Tier 1 classification, banks can hold it as a high-quality liquid asset. This could unleash trillions in liquidity and cut cross-border costs, which currently bleed 1.6% of global GDP. Jake predicted on Oct 22nd that if 85% of tokenized markets go on-chain by 2030, XRP could reach six figures. And with ETF buzz heating up, that scenario doesn't sound as extreme as it once did. XRP's advantage? 3 to 5 second settlement, under 1.01 cent fees, extremely low energy cost, high throughput via sidechains, up to 65,000 TPS. Projects like Mariana and Agora, with SBI Holdings heavily involved, could position XRP for a major regulatory upgrade by late 2025. Jake's live stream hammered this home. XRP's network properties make it nearly impossible to ignore for global liquidity. His November 12th Instagram reel went viral for a reason. While institutions debate over rails, corridors, and global liquidity frameworks, there's another infrastructure story unfolding quietly, and it's happening on-chain. Meet Unich, the OTC trading layer built for traders who want early access and deep liquidity without relying on centralized exchanges. It has already processed over $1.3 billion in OTC volume, built a user base of 5.5 million plus. Whether you're a beginner or a serious trader, Unich lets you buy pre-TGE tokens, trade OTC pairs, and access early market opportunities most retail never see. This isn't financial advice, but if you want to explore an on-chain OTC platform that's scaling fast, check the link in the description. Notice the timing. Right after ETF amendments from Bitwise, Franklin Templeton, 21 Shares, and others, Canary Capital secured the XRPC ticker and launched on November 13, 2025, with a record $58 million in day one volume, beating every ETF debut of the year. This wasn't an accident. This was preparation. Bloomberg analysts now give a 95% likelihood of more XRP ETF approvals by November 27, 2025. Speculation is heating up about BlackRock re-entering the race, especially after the strong XRPC debut. 9 issuers have filed, estimated inflows $5 to $7 billion by 2026. This is the reset flipping into propulsion. Jake linked it together. ETFs alone won't send XRP to 4 digits, but ETFs plus Tier 1 plus a supply shock? That's a different story entirely. Now let's address fundamentals. XRP's supply is capped at 100 billion. Every transaction burns a tiny fee, making it deflationary long-term. Escrow releases are controlled, countering the infinite mint narratives pushed by uninformed critics. Bitcoin maxis love shouting centralized, yet ignore their own issues, like massive transaction fees during congestion and punitive energy costs. XRP's design is built for payments, not ideology. XRP's alignment with ISO 2022 makes it future-proof for banks. Corridors in the Middle East and Latin America are already live. Ripple's swell events host heavyweights from BlackRock to White House advisors. This isn't fan fiction, this is alignment. ISO 2022 goes fully live on November 22, 2025. Perfect timing for tokenized asset rails. Jake's strategy of living off XRP yield, options, staking, institutional funds adds a powerful layer showing what Tier 1 status could unlock. Market volatility, it's noise. Tier 1 designation, that's the thunderstrike. Look back at past cycles. 2013, violent swings followed by massive rallies. 2017, same pattern. 2020, lawsuit collapse, followed by clarity and a comeback. The V-shaped recovery after the recent crash wasn't retail, it was deep pockets. ETF inflows of $7 billion in 2026 could be the accelerant. Jake's $1 million bet debate with Levi Reitfeld highlighted how macro events like the Clarity Act or the end of the shutdown could activate the supply shock he's anticipating. Maxis love spreading FUD, but ignore XRP's regulated transparency and real utility. Meanwhile, Bitcoin struggles with efficiency while calling everything else a scam. Then the Senate dropped a bipartisan crypto bill right into this chaos, bringing clarity, structure, and confidence. That alone could reshape institutional involvement. MasterCard testing RLUSD on XRPL, wallet growth on unknown DLT networks. Ripple's $500 million raise pushing valuation to $40 billion. This is validation. XRP's partnerships across the globe, SBI, Standard Chartered, 130-plus CBDC pilots, are global infrastructure, not memes. Retail fears dips. Institutions plan dips. Tokenized settlement via DTCC. Visa building blockchain frameworks. Basel III elevating digital liquidity. All roads point to a bridge asset. XRP's timing could not be more perfect. Before we wrap up, quick update on Unich. Their UN token IDO is now live, offering early users the chance to earn referral rewards, unlock NFT perks, and participate in a low FDV launch designed to support long-term sustainability. Unich positions itself as an on-chain OTC liquidity layer, aiming to capture pre-market flows, institutional liquidity, and early-stage token demand before major exchanges list these assets. Again, this is not financial advice. If you want to learn more, check the UN token page and white paper in the description. Let's zoom out. Imagine cross-border transfers in seconds. Imagine near zero costs. Imagine banks holding XRP like they hold gold. With Jake's bold calls and institutional moves lining up, that reality feels closer than ever. Thanks for hanging out. Drop your thoughts below and subscribe to Wealthy Wise Finance. We're not just watching the transformation, we're part of it. We're just getting started.